If a roofing company came to your house and told you need a full replacement, stop. You definitely want to get a second opinion. A lot of times you could get away with just repairing the roof. And in this video, we're going to break down exactly on when you should repair your roof versus getting a full replacement. Hey guys, I'm Teddy from TETTI Roofing, and we do both repairs and replacements. A lot of roofing companies don't offer both repairs and replacements, so you have to be wary when a company tells you need a full roof replacement. That's why you always want to get 2 or 3 opinions on exactly what's happening with your roof. There are 5 factors that will help us determine on whether you should replace your roof or get a repair. So let's break those down. Number 1, the age of your roof. Now, this is not a black and white thing where once you hit a certain age, you should definitely always replace the roof. Let me explain. I just had a 25-year-old roof. A client called me and said that they had a couple shingles missing. Their insurance company told them they had to get it repaired by a certain time or they were going to get their insurance dropped. They reached out to us. We did an inspection. They had no active leaks. It was a very old system, a 3-tab shingle. It was about 25 years old, but there was no active leaks. Now, I could have easily said, you know what, you should replace this roof. But they didn't have the funds to replace the roof. They just wanted to get a couple more years out of it. So we did our inspection and we recommended to replace the 3-tab shingles. They're very difficult to find. You can't even find them anymore. Most of the supply houses don't carry them. We had to go to about 4 supply houses to find the right color to match it, and we were able to replace those shingles, and it was a very reasonable cost. The client was very happy. So it's not always the fact that if the roof is 25 years old, you should always replace it. There's certain situations. Now, I've had roofs that are 10 years old that had to be replaced because they were installed improperly. So the age is not a simple factor where it's like, hey, it's at this point, let's replace it. We have to look at exactly what's going on with the roof itself. So that is number 1. The age of the roof is the first thing we talk about. How old is your roof and what's going on with the roof itself? Number 2, what do the shingles look like? What type of condition are they in? Are they brittle? Are they curling? Are they losing granules? If they are, well, that's a problem, because if we're going to try to repair that roof and the shingles are brittle, once we start tearing up to fix it, you're going to start breaking the shingles around the repair area, which is going to cause additional issues. So even if it's a newer roof, if you don't have proper ventilation and those shingles are baking, well, they could be very brittle and it could be hard to repair those shingles. So the condition of the shingles are very important. Number 3, are there leaks, and how many leaks are there? That's what's going to really determine on whether we should repair this roof or recommend a full replacement. If you have 1 active leak, most of the time we could repair that. Depending on the shingle condition, we can come there and repair that 1 leak. If you have multiple areas that are leaking, well, this is a problem. Most likely the entire roofing system is failing, and this is when we're going to most likely recommend a full replacement. Number 4, how big of a repair is required? If you have an entire valley that's got to be ripped up and re-shingled, well, that's a problem. You know, depending on, how big that repair is will really determine on whether it's worth it to do the repair versus a full replacement. And again, we have to look at the age of the roof and other factors, but if it's a huge repair and we have to tear up a third of the roof, a lot of times it doesn't make sense. It makes more sense to just do a full replacement. And number 5, does the roof repair make sense financially? I have some clients where I'll come to them and say, listen, we can do this repair. Your roof is getting towards the end of its life. We could probably squeeze another 2 years out of it. The repair is going to cost, let's say, $1,500. And they say, okay, great, we want to get another 2 years out of it. I have other clients that say, you know what, I'll take that same $1,500. I'm going to put it towards a new replacement because I know the roof's got to get replaced in about 2 years. So it really just depends on your situation and how comfortable you are on doing a repair, which, here's the thing, repairs aren't 100% guaranteed. We could repair that one spot where that one leak is coming in, and then all of a sudden you have another leak coming in a different section. So compared to a full replacement, a lot of times it just makes sense to take that $1,500 or $1,000 or $500, whatever the repair cost is, and put it towards the full replacement of the roof. Now, here's a little bit of inside information about the roofing industry. Most of these roofing contractors don't offer repairs. Now, they may say they do on their website. You have to be careful. They use this as a lead source. They tell you they can do repairs. They come out to your home, and then what they do is they try to pressure you into a full replacement. You need to be wary of this. The reason why they don't do repairs is because a lot of times they don't have the in-house crews to do the repair work. They have subcontractors for the installs, and the subcontractors don't come out for small repairs. We have inside crews that do the repairs here at TETTI Roofing, so we are absolutely willing to do a repair if it makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, we're going to also recommend that you do a full replacement. It just depends on your situation. If you have any questions at any time in reference to your roof project and whether or not you should repair it or replace the complete roof, then you can call or text us anytime, 908-617-1544. And if you like this content, subscribe now. We're constantly putting out new videos every week to help educate you so you can make a good decision when hiring a contractor to either repair or replace your roof.